Hello, and thank you for joining us for this week's edition of It's Your City. I'm your host, Cortney Bloomer. Today's episode is brought to you by Darla Sews. Have you always wanted to know how to sew to make your own clothes or home furnishings or decorations or costumes? Contact Darla Sews at the address shown on your screen, and she can teach you how to sew. Our guest this week is the harmonica guy, Tom Stryker. He is here to talk with us about the upcoming Jazz and Beyond Music Festival taking place here in Carson City and a little bit about his craft. Welcome, Tom.
Well, thank you very much, Courtney. It's a pleasure to be here.
All right, let's get right into it. Harmonica playing is probably not something that a lot of people have a lot of experience with, but it's something that you are an expert on. How did you get into the harmonica?
Well, you know, when I was a young boy in San Francisco, I had cousins all around me, and for Christmas we got a harmonica. After that, it was all done. We went and searched a harmonica player out and learned how to play the harmonica.
All right, and you've been playing harmonica ever since?
Ever since.
You head up a jazz ensemble in which you play the harmonica, and that ensemble is going to be one of the featured acts at Jazz and Beyond.
It is.
Tell us a little bit about your group and about your involvement with the festival.
Okay, well, the festival I've been involved with for many years, on and off. At one time I was on the board, and then I stepped back, and I just always kind of helped promote them, and also have played at the festival many times. My group is called Impromptu, and we're a quartet. We have a female singer, Marcy Benner, keyboardist Jimmy Vermillion, and a really great drummer who used to be Tiny Little's drummer on the Lawrence Welk Show, Hal Little. We play on a regular basis in Carson City, most regularly at Living the Good Life. Gina takes care of us there, and you'll see us maybe once or twice a month.
Fantastic. And you guys are going to be playing at Jazz and Beyond. When are you playing?
We're going to be there at August 6th, and it's going to be at approximately 7 p.m., and that's going to be the first set. And this happens after a number of different things are happening about harmonicas.
So let's back up really quick. Jazz and Beyond, you guys are playing on the 6th, but the festival itself starts on the 4th.
That's correct.
Of August and runs for several weeks.
Well, actually, it runs until August 21st.
So it's an ongoing thing. There are music events that are going to be happening all over different venues in Carson City.
That's correct. That's correct. It's going to be everywhere from the Brewery Arts Center, Comma Coffee, different places throughout the city. It's a wonderful event.
All right. Now, your band is going to be playing on the 6th after, as you mentioned, a little bit of a harmonica roadshow, as it were. Tell us about that.
Well, I'm gonna start right where the harmonica, begins. Everybody at some time in their life has played a harmonica. Have you?
You know what? I have.
Okay.
Not a fancy one like the one we're about to talk about here, but yes.
But everybody's done it. It's really, we all seem to think about it, about the harmonica in the back pocket of a cowboy sitting around a campfire, meeting with different people. But it really has a lot of different uses, all the way from classical music to country to jazz. But most importantly, or very importantly, is harmonicas and health. And did you know that the harmonica has the ability to bring people in their elder years into a greater focus, and people with COPD into better health, because they're blowing and drawing on an instrument.
Well, that's very interesting.
Right, and it's become a national study now. We have doctors involved. I'm involved. I'm the past president of the Society for the Preservation and Advancement of the Harmonica, and we have a whole committee on that with doctors and surgeons involved. Really quite a thing.
And is that what's going to be talked about at the festival?
Part of it's going to be. So we're going to have Ronnie Shellist, who's a national blues player and is a Hohner endorsee, as am I. And Ronnie's going to be telling everybody what they want to know about playing harmonica, and mainly from the blues and the jazz point. I'll probably be there and give them a few pointers on the chromatic harmonica, because there are different types of harmonicas. This event will occur from 3 till about 5:30, and it's going to be a wonderful event. It's sponsored by the Hohner Harmonica Company. They manufacture their harmonicas in Germany, and their local distributor is KHS Music in Tennessee, which is one of the divisions of quite a big conglomerate that also owns Hohner.
Now, where is this taking place?
It's going to be at the Brewery Arts Center, and it's going to be in the Church Performance Hall.
All right, on the 6th.
On the 6th.
Of August.
Starting at 3 o'clock.
Now,
By the way, no charge to get in.
So folks can come. There are some events as part of the festival that there is a charge to get in. There are some ticketed events. This is a free event that's open to the public.
That's correct. The Hohner Roadshow, my concert, and Ronnie Shellis' concert, free of charge.
Now, you brought with you today your Hohner harmonica. It's here with us, and it's quite an impressive instrument. Not the harmonica that many of us got, the plastic toy, when we were kids. Tell us a little bit about your instrument.
Well, this is really Hohner's latest release. This is a chromatic harmonica. Now, I'm sure you know what the white keys on the piano are.
Right.
And that's what that little harmonica you had in your pocket always plays. It doesn't play the black keys. This harmonica plays the white and the black keys because we call it a chromatic harmonica. You push the button and you get the sharps and the flats. So basically in every hole you have 4 different notes. You have a blow note, push the button in, another blow note, a draw note, push the button in, and you have another draw note. So you have 3 octaves of music sitting on this one little instrument. Now this instrument is really Hohner's latest release. It's called the ACE, the ACE. And it stands for the acoustic elements that are inside of it. It's very unique. It's a professional harmonica. And it has something, you know, they have chromatic harmonicas already. This is a 12 hole and they have 16s, but they have other 12s and 16s. But what's unique about this harmonica is the ability to change the sound on it. And what you do is you pull the back cover off, like so, and you have various material inserts that you can put in. In this configuration, I use the brass inserts on the bottom octave of the harmonica so the low notes stand out more. And then I use wood inserts on the upper so there's no shrillness in the upper sounds. It's a wonderful harmonica. It's very tight, very unique. Nobody has ever done anything like this before. And many other features, like here you have a tension on the spring. Well, now they've put a screw in here that allows you to adjust the tension, and you can have the tension as you like it as you play, which is very important to a harmonica player.
All right, very, very cool. How about you play us a few notes so we can hear the sound of this impressive harmonica.
All right.
Fantastic. That is, and more, people can see at your concert at the Jazz and Beyond Festival on the 6th of August.
That's correct.
Now tell us a little bit about some of the other things that folks can look forward to during Jazz and Beyond.
Well, certainly it used to be the Basie Jazz Festival, and we celebrated Basie's 100th anniversary. But things changed, and we thought we needed to be a little bit more diverse. So we came up with the name of Jazz and Beyond. And that's what it means. It's going to have a lot of different jazz groups, a lot of popular people. As you're probably aware, the Reno-Carson City area has some of the most famous jazz players in the world. But they also have some alternative type of music going on. And you're going to see some groups that are country-based. You're going to see some singers. You're going to see some students. And it's going to probably cross the genre, all of the genres of music.
Really getting to that beyond, taking that part seriously.
That's where it's at. It's in the beyond.
All right, but still going to be plenty of jazz music for the jazz fans. Where can people go if they want to learn more about the festival and when concerts are taking place?
You can Google Jazz and Beyond Carson City.
All right, and it will pop right up.
It'll pop right up.
There is a website.
There is.
And the calendar of events is on that website. Folks can go see when and where the concerts are taking place, and also they're able to order tickets for some of the ticketed events that are going to take place.
And I really do want to mention the efforts of David and Ellie Bugley, who put this event on. These people work tirelessly. I think their whole life is wrapped up in music in Carson City. And they really deserve all the accolades that can be had.
and they certainly do work really hard and put on a really fantastic event.
Always, always.
Tom Stryker, play us out. Thanks to all of you for joining us for this week's edition of It's Your City, brought to you by Darla Sows. I'm your host, Cortney Bloomer. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week.